Good evening. How are you, everybody? Welcome to tonight's meditation program, Music and Meditation. My name is Stephen Day, and I'll be hosting and playing. This is a dual role I'm playing tonight. I'm wearing two hats, as they say. And we are going to be exploring a whole new world of experience. And it starts with Sahaja Yoga meditation. Sahaja Yoga meditation was founded by Srimataji Nirmala Devi, and it was founded in 1970. It is based on an essence of many different bodies of thought, of exploration, seeking, different cultures and religions contribute to this knowledge, which is ancient. The subtle system in our bodies is comprised of 7 chakras. And the 7 chakras are placed within, and we can experience the joy and the beauty of each chakra as we meditate. We go deeper in our meditation, which is centered around what is called thoughtless awareness. So at the top of our heads lies the Sahasrara chakra. And that is the 7th chakra, and I think I believe we're going to have a chart in a moment here. So let's see what happens with that. So these 7 chakras are, as you can see, placed within our bodies. And the 7th is kind of a purple color where the rainbow colors are at the top of the head. So we traverse in our awareness through the 7 chakras. There we go, with the pointer. And when this 7th chakra opens, we experience something that has been the goal of great saints and sages throughout the ages. It's called self-realization. But we start at a place in our heart, because in our heart is where our pure desire is. And we move from the heart down to the guru principle, the mastery principle. You become your own master inside yoga. And then down on the left-hand side, you can't see my hand too well, but it's on your left-hand side. And the pointer's pointing to the 2nd chakra, called the Swadhisthana chakra. It governs your creativity, your thought, and your work abilities, power and energy for work. And then back up to the mastery principle, the green on the chart. It's right below your rib cage on your left-hand side. You can take your right hand and just place it there. And in a moment, we're going to be watching and listening to Srimataji going through this very exercise. So she'll guide you through some very basic affirmations that you can say. Then back to the heart, where our desire, pure desire, lies, to be one with ourself, one with our true spirit. And then we go back up to where the shoulder and the neck meet, the left-hand side. Turn your head to the right. Close your eyes, and then right here we're going to be saying, I am not guilty. And the reason we do that is because sometimes, not always, but sometimes this area gets a little bit blocked by feelings, very subtle feelings of guilt or self-worth issues. And this doesn't imply that you have those, but it just helps clear that space. The next one is the palm of the hand is opened up, and we put that on the Agnya chakra, which is right where the forehead is. And this clears our thoughts. It's where the ego and the superego come up. They cross over. We have 3 channels: the central channel, the left and the right, as signified and also in the diagram. When the ego and superego get pulled in when we go into thoughtless awareness and the true meditation takes place, it goes beyond our thoughts. And so with that pure desire to become one with the universal awareness, the universal soul, actually, Paramatma. Our Jivatma means our soul, our single individual soul, meets the Paramatma, which is everywhere. And that power that is universal is known in many languages. Carl Jung talked about it as the collective unconscious, where archetypes come from. Joseph Campbell, great philosopher and educator, talked about archetypes in myths and in stories that are common to all cultures and also common to all languages. So these archetypical characters in our lives are the same in folklore of India and stories that we tell around our fires and songs and throughout the ages. And this happens because this is timeless, eternal, and beyond all human limitations. Sounds good, right? Well, the question is, how do we not only reach it, but how do we sustain ourselves and stay in that state where we're in touch with this incredible power that unites us all and has been uniting us from the beginning of time and will unite us till the end of time. We can use our hands and go through the process of meditation and our desire in our hearts. And then we can use music, because once we've gone to this state of self-awareness, which is beyond our individual self, and we meditate without thoughts in the silence, then certain types of music can really bring that state elongate that state, take the meditation longer. And Indian classical music happens to be a music that has been created for that reason. From ancient times, ragas, the main kind of unit of Indian classical music, the melodies, the rhythms, were created to match different moods of the day or the evening. And as we are in the evening now, at least in my time zone, and probably yours if you're in the United States or in South America, we're playing an evening raga. So it's called Ragdadbadi. I play different versions of it. I do play it often on these Saturday nights, but it's never the same. And you may notice that I also play melodies from different cultures, again, to outline and that universality, that timeless quality of music that extends everywhere from, Christmas carols through to modern rock and roll, and way back to modes and ragas from India. So I hope you enjoy both the meditation, the thoughtless awareness, and then the music that follows. After that, we'll talk a little bit about the instrument I'm going to play, which is called the sarod. And if there are questions at any point in this time, you're welcome to put them in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer them. I very highly encourage that. And it would be great even if you could put your name in there now, where you're from. That'd be wonderful. If it's your first time, then go ahead and tell us. That'd be awesome. Again, we're broadcasting here from Los Angeles, actually a place called Solvang, California, which is north of Santa Barbara tonight. And looking forward to getting to know you better and also having a deep meditation and music concert together. So I believe now our artful pointer and silent host back there is going to play a video of a public program given by Srimataji where she gives this self-realization. She traveled the world many, many times for many years, giving self-realization from 1970 onwards. I was fortunate enough to travel with her at times. In my youth, my younger days, I found out about Sadh Yoga when I was about 21 years old. And then ended up in India studying sarod. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. But one of these programs is what's going to be played now, this public program where Srimataji will go through the chakras in a similar way that I mentioned and lead you and guide you in the meditation. And then I'll play some music after that. Any questions, anybody? I don't see anything in the chat, but feel free to ask questions and say hello and let us know where you're from.
Keep your eyes closed. First of all, please put your right hand on your heart. All the time the left hand is towards me. Now, here you have to say, in your heart, with all sincerity, Mother, am I the spirit? Ask the question 3 times in your heart. This is a very fundamental question. Now bring the right hand on to the left hand side of your stomach, in the upper part. Here press it. Now this is the center of your mastery, your guidance, your Guru Tattva as they say. So ask a question, Mother, am I my own master? This is a question to be asked 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, bring your right hand down below, in the lower part of the abdomen. Now, this is the center from which all the divine work is done. All the pure work is done. So to ask 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times you just ask. As a result of this asking, the Kundalini starts getting awakened. Now to help the Kundalini to rise, you have to cooperate with her. So please put your right hand on the left hand side in the upper part of your abdomen and press it on the stomach. Now here you have to say with full confidence, to help the Kundalini to rise, Mother, I am my own master. This you have to say 10 times. These are the 10 commandments which you have to say. That, Mother, I am my own master. Now, 10 times with full confidence. Now please raise your right hand to your heart. Now, here you have to say, again with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This is the truth. You are the Spirit. But you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This you have to say 12 times. Now one has to know that God Almighty is the ocean of love. But above all, He is the ocean of forgiveness. So He forgives Whatever wrong you do, He forgives. So don't feel guilty and put your right hand across on the left hand side in the corner which is made by your neck and your shoulder. Now here you have to say again with full confidence 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty. Please say it. Mother, I am not guilty. 16 times. I am not guilty at all. Please say it. Please say it. Very hot. Now raise your hand across on your forehead. And it's a very important center. Here you have to say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Please say it from your heart. How many times is not the point. Mother, I forgive everyone. Now some would say that it's very difficult to forgive. But it's a myth that we do not forgive or we forgive. We do not do anything in both the cases. But if we don't forgive, then we play into wrong hands. So please say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now please take your hand on the back agya, the same center, on the back side of your head and allow your head to rest on it and push it back a little bit. Now here, you have to say, for your satisfaction, because you always feel guilty, that, O Divine, if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me. Please forgive me. From your heart. Stretch your hand fully and put your center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a very soft bone in your childhood. Press it hard. Press hard your scalp. Now you have to move it 7 times, saying one thing, which you have to ask for. Mother, please give us my self-realization. Because I cannot force on you. So you have to ask for it. 7 times, press it hard and move it 7 times. Very hard. Slowly. Saying that.
So if you want to open your eyes now or remain in meditation as you wish, I'm just going to answer some questions or just talk a little bit about the Sarod and how it relates to meditation. What we do on the Sarod is we slide and glide our strings. So we use a coconut shell pick, and I've moved the microphone a little bit so I can speak, but I'm just going to try to lift this Sarod a little bit. You take your fingernail and you slide it. And that beautiful deep resonance comes from these sympathetic strings, these little tiny strings where all these pegs are. They're little strings that we tune ahead of time, and it creates this bigger sound than what the instrument looks like it might create. So the combination of the slides and glides, the slides and glides, it's called meaned, and then of course the percussive sound of the coconut shell, which I didn't do too much of tonight. Gets maybe a little bit too raucous sometimes for an online program, just because it's so contained. When we play live, oftentimes there would be a tabla player and a percussionist, and then we're really kind of hitting the strings quite percussively. And I suppose it's just we don't want digital delay or any kind of distortion to happen online. The online environment adds another element of surprise and uncertainty as far as sound goes. So play a little less, a little less openly, I suppose. If there are any questions, let me know. This is an ancient instrument. It was first adapted from the Middle East. It was called a rabab, and it was brought over by horse traders across the continent to India through the north, the Mughal invasions, and then, like other instruments in the Indian or Hindu, North Indian classical music, was a combination of South Indian music, like instruments like the veena and dholak were combined with or mridangam were combined with the northern instruments that came from other places, and then they were brought up to speed to become Indian classical music instruments. So the rabab had gut strings, and this has steel strings. Rabab had frets. This has no frets, and therefore it has that distinctly Indian sound, which is perfect for meditation, because meditation is ultimately the extension of time beyond what we can imagine or dream of or what we know. And so that beauty of being able to extend the notes and being able to hit very, very small, subtle feelings of notes and tiny little emotions is what is the beauty of Indian classical music, as well as in meditation. We're free to go beyond even our emotions. We can feel everything, but yet we're in a thoughtless state of higher being. So that's those are my words about the Sarod. I studied in India for 3 years. I was very fortunate to study with a great master, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan. And he now has he has two sons, had them then, and now he has two grandsons. So now they play on stage as a five person Sarod. You can't call that a trio. You can't call it, what is that? It's a quinterio, quintuplet. And it's just exquisite, incredible music that comes from many generations of family traditions. And I was very fortunate to live in India for 3 years and then study with this great master, and to be brought within that realm of family tradition was a high honor. And ultimately that also came from my time in Sadh Yoga, as I was living in various places in the West. I learned Sahaj Yoga techniques, how to clear one's body, how to clear one's chakras. And again, I traveled with Srimataji as I dedicated more time to the Sahaj programs. Ultimately led me to be able to study in India and then bring all that back to the West. And here we are to present day. So now I'm bringing you songs as a kind of a offering, an East-West offering, a different kind of sound. These are songs of experience. They come from the miraculous nature of life meets art. This is one song that is a description of a journey I took, and it started with a one-way ticket, and I had no idea I would end up as far away as I did, both metaphorically, spiritually, and also physically. So I took a one-way ticket to New York, and then I ended up traveling to upstate New York and then Australia, the furthest stretches, Western Australia, and then back around to Sydney, and I played a concert, and then I went to Vancouver and then back to home to Los Angeles. In the midst of all these travels, I had incredible synchronicity, one could speak, serendipity and synchronicity. Moments that just, where art meets life, where I'm standing on a plane and watching a movie and, an incredible story about Oscar Peterson, the great jazz piano, comes on and echoes my thoughts in my heart, in my moment. My inside was echoed by my outside experience. So that, in a nutshell, is what the song is about. And I'll just play it now. It's called One-Way Ticket, and I think the lyrics are going to come up in the chat, hopefully. So far, our artful pointer, the one who has done so well behind the scenes there, has been providing you with links. I do have some links there, and he'll provide you with Sahaj Yoga meditation links as well as Meditate Anytime links. These are ways that you can continue your meditation, which is really the most important takeaway from this program. The music is an ornament. It's like something that's adding to an extra on top of something that is very deeply important for all of us, which is to meditate every day. Hence, there's a page called meditateanytime.com and many ways to access meditation online. And depending on where you live, also meditation centers all around the country and the world. Sahaj Yoga meditation has been recognized by great social organizations, governments. Srimati Nirmala Devi, the founder, won many World Peace Awards and was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize as well. So here we go with One-Way Ticket. We're going to finish the evening with this song. If you have any incredible travel experiences or even just kind of fun travel experiences, anything to share, send it up in the chat. Don't be shy. Again, if you haven't sort of let us know who you are, then please do now. Here's One-Way Ticket. And let's make sure the sound's okay. I'm going to mute for a second, double check my friendly messages here from the man behind the scenes, behind the curtain, the Wizard of Oz, maybe, perhaps just an incredible technical wizard behind the scenes. It's just doing a great job. So let me know if all is good. And I'll just mute for a moment. Great. And let's make sure the sound's coming through. It should be coming through now. See a thumbs up, ready to go. Runway is cleared for takeoff. So thanks again, guys. Feel free to put your comments in there, experiences, and do continue to come back. I play every Saturday night, once a month. There is a week of music every month. So about a month from now, there'll be another week of musicians. They play, I think, twice a day, during the day, at night. It's an incredible organization here, Meditate Anytime. And they're putting on meditations all through the month as well. In addition, like I said, there are Sahaja centers throughout the country and the world. And I believe also you can take part in a 21-day series that is also online that helps you meditate 21 days in a row and form a good habit. So lots to choose from. And I hope to see you in person sometime soon as well. Fell down and lonely, her calls just bring me down. But now the lights are green to get on out of this town. Last flight to Vegas, Rocket Man piano bar. No one to tuck me in, follow the morning star. One-way ticket to paradise. One-way ticket sure feels nice. One-way ticket, so they say. Bring you home again in a better way. Bring you home again in a better way. Yeah, yeah. Lay down your weary head in a sacred, secret land. A friend from college lend you a helping hand. Ignite the vampire that lies within your soul. It's gonna rain it in. Put on another show. One-way ticket to paradise. One-way ticket, it sure feels nice. One-way ticket, so they say. Bring you home again in a better way. Bring you home again in a better way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All that does divide us comes into the silence. You see the beauty in your Father's eyes when all the birds do sing a song for everything. It's in your eyes. Midnight portal to the fainted electric dawn, and the curtain rises on the theater of the twice born. She gives you wisdom, and you known it all along. When the wheels touch down, she's playing you your favorite song. One-way ticket to paradise. One-way ticket, it sure feels nice. One-way ticket, so they say. Bring you home again in a better way. bring you home again in a better way. Come on, laddie, get your tickets. Le train départ en 10 minutes. Prenez vos billets. Chai chai, apple apple apple. United Flight 108 is boarding in 30 minutes. Get your tickets and get you one-way ticket to paradise. Get you one-way ticket. Don't think twice. Get your one-way ticket. Don't think twice. It's paradise. Thank you, everybody, and have yourself a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're in the Americas. Incredible times. Happy Diwali. And do come on back. Enjoy your meditation. Spread your wings. Be free. Thank you.